Hello, beautiful Cyber VibeTribe family. How are you? This is Marty, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I am going to do a video today. So there is something that's been on my mind, as you can tell in the title. It's about surgery, and I've been going down the rabbit hole with videos because of my face surgery in January. So it brought up some stuff about SRS and about life expectancy. And I guess you could, it doesn't have to be just the sexual reassignment surgery or whatever they call it today, but it could be the orchiectomy stuff too. So let's talk about that for a few minutes. But if you're new, hi. Like I said, I'm Marty, and I'm a woman of a teen, transgender, transsexual, whatever you want to call it, experience. And I'll pop up a card right there that will lead you to a story of mine that you could watch. And I talk in length about my journey from 15, 16 to 57 today. So yeah, I hope that helps you out if you didn't come here for that. And what else? Oh yeah, if you keep coming back to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, hit that little button down there. I know you wanna. Anyways, it would really help me out. And click on the notification bell, and that will let you know when I upload a video, and also when I do a live, because I do a lot of impromptu lives. Last time I did a live was washing dishes in my kitchen, and I needed to do a channel update. But usually I do, unless I have a migraine, because I have migraine disease, Sundays at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I do a topic discussion on transgender topics. Hence the name of the channel, A Transgender Experience, or Trans Experience. And I have a lot of really cool guests lined up. So, and I've got some really great equipment that I'm going to be trying out, that I'm figuring out. So it should up the whole game of my podcast stuff that I'm trying to get into podcast land. So thank you for all the support. Please like all the videos and stuff. And yeah, let's get started on this topic. So, adjust everything. Oh yeah, I'm in my meditation room because I didn't want to. We're still setting up the podcast room, so if you haven't been in here before, this is where I meditate and do yoga and stuff. So, and I do yoga on Thursdays and meditation videos. So you might want to check that out. That's something that's helped me stay calm and be able to walk through life as a woman of transgender experience without going crazy, because it's nuts out there. I did the big city in Vancouver for so long, and oh my god, if I hadn't learned how to meditate and studied all that, I would have ended up in an institution or in jail or something for all the ignorance that is out there. So, anyways, back to what we're talking about. Yeah, I've been going down the rabbit hole when it comes to surgery videos because I'm having my facelift surgery. Let's see how that looks. I'm looking down at the monitor down here. Yeah. So yeah, January 14th, getting it done. I just had my blood test done today. I'm such a wimp. And EKGs and all that I had to have. It was really scary. I just hate all the medical stuff, but I'll be glad when it's over. But anyways, I've been watching gazillions of videos, and of course they give you suggestions, right, of videos to watch. And because I watch, some trans content too, so there's been like trans surgery stuff, and so I just happenstance to stumble upon some testimonials and interviews of these really beautiful women of trans experience from Thailand, and it triggered something in me, not in a bad way, just not my memory. It just got me thinking. When it came to SRS, or it could be orchiectomy, like I said, and how that can really affect us. And because this woman, she was talking about how, and I think she's kind of over the top, like as far as I'm concerned, but I thought it was really cool that she was saying it, like, for people to really take it seriously if they're thinking about having this, and and I know, like, you know, for me, I didn't care what the hell happened to me. I just had to get it done. But she was talking from that lane, and she was saying that the sweater is too tight. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be nice. Showing off a little bit, but not too much. I'm in my pajamas too. So anyways, so this woman from Thailand, I think she won like some contest too, like beauty contest. She's really beautiful. And let me know in the comments if you've seen it. I can't even remember who her name was. But she said that the life expectancy of a woman of trans experiences that has had SRS, or sex change we used to call it, or GRS, gender confirmation surgery, gender reassignment surgery, yeah, that it's cut in half. She said it was cut in half. And I was like, well, if it's cut in half, then I should be dead, you know. But I kind of got what she meant, though, because, just wait a second. I'm getting used to this new bob haircut. Let me know in the comments below if you like my new bob. I cut it right down. I'm going on tangents, sorry. I have to lighten this up a little bit. Because in January, I'm going to, just before I go in, I'm going to cut it even shorter, so that when I have this lifted, it'll kind of catch up to that. And so people that don't really know me, you know, won't, or sort of know me, like in 12-step meetings and stuff, they won't know what happened. Unless you're tuned in. Let me know if you see this and hear this. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. So, it's so heavy. You can tell I'm really nervous. I'm just nervous about, I have to lay down to get a blood test. That's how squeamish I am. So can you imagine all the surgeries I've had? Like how, wow, it's really scary. So let's just say I'll have to get Ativan on board, you know, that day. But anyways, back to what I'm talking about. So SRS, when they do the surgery, basically they're getting rid of all of your hormones, like all of any testosterone that's leaking through, the chemical, whatever, that's been suppressing it or whatever. It's all gone. And I do have to say that trans woman in Thailand really made me remember that how exhausted I was right at the beginning. And I was young. I was early 30s when I had that part done. And, you know, I lived non-op for God since I was like 15, 16, right? But finally Canada was going to pay for it. And I was the first one British Columbia was. And I was the first one that they sent down to Dr. Toby Maltzer when he was in Oregon. So anyways, I think he's back in Oregon now too. I think Serena told me that. Kiki Sushi sister. She taught me that. Anyways, this is so weird because I haven't done like a video for a while, and I'm looking in the monitor and I should be looking in the camera, so I'm sorry for my gaze not going right. So anyways, yeah, I just remember how exhausted, because this is serious. I remember going back to work after, I think I had almost 3 months off work. And Canada's great, you can do that. And I went back to work, and I remember I had to, when I got off the subway or the SkyTrain here, I had to walk up a hill. It was like about a 3-block hill. And I remember having to sit every block. I was so exhausted, and I was going, what's wrong with me? I used to just run up this street in heels, you know. But I kind of understood, okay, I just had the surgery. That, you know, that's normal, right? But I have to admit that as decades go past, I'm 57 now, so like we're entering my third decade of this, like, you know, like 25 years. And oh my God, when I look at it, I just think, oh wow, I can really see it in rule of thumb, like in the last 25 years. I've gotten, my strength has gotten less, but which is normal, because testosterone, even if it's leaking through, I don't think it doesn't get rid of everything, right? I don't believe chemically it can get rid of everything. And because my muscle mass, and I know muscle mass changes as you get older, but it definitely My chutzpah started to not have so much chutzpah and stuff. And let me know in the comments like how you guys are about it, because this really piqued my interest. And I know, for other women of trans experience that are older like me, they've mentioned that they don't have that oomph like they did, and they noticed it right after, like you become the fair sex or whatever. It's like I guess it's true, right? Because I think that testosterone is something else. It really gets you going, and I've actually been thinking, you know I've heard a lot of women that on their postmenopausal HRT stuff that they do a little bit of tea. Oh yeah, Jerry Anderson. Jerry, hi Jerry. Velvet Steel, sorry, and I hope to have you on the program sometime too, and we can talk about it, because I think you mentioned it, that you were on a little tea as well, and she's a woman of trans experience that had the surgery a while ago too. And of course, that would be the same for women with orchiectomies too, because you're not producing that. So let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm just really curious about it. All my SRS decades past videos, I have a user manual, I call it, and it's in my video description on all the different surgeries that I've had and just my reflections over the decades. So this is one that I'm going to put in there too. And read the comments if you're new. Like, read the comments, because I've learned so much doing those videos. Like, I went back on HRT after decades off of it, and like last summer, and it actually did help me. It did help me a lot better than not being on it. I did notice something, and I do notice. Yeah, just a lot of things are waking up, and I'm just on a small, minute dose. So anyways, don't monkey around with it. Always see your doctor, talk about it. Everybody's different. And yeah, I just think it's really neat, this getting older and figuring it out, and this YouTube with you peeps in the peephole, as Brittany says it. It's so great to have my cyber family, and we can exchange information like this, all from all over the world. So that's really cool. So yeah, please, as they say, sound off in the comments below. What's your what has your experience been like with it? Or even if you're on testosterone blockers, what has your experience been like? Do you notice that too? Because I definitely am a lot weaker than I used to be, and that's not sick, because I'm still strong. Like, I can still lift stuff, like, for any woman, it's pretty substantial, but I'm not as strong as I used to be. And the muscles, like in my arms and everything, the shape changed way more than just chemically suppressing stuff. So even the little bits that I was on, but it's like I remember being on spironolactone for about, I don't know, a few months or something. I couldn't go on it. Everything just swelled up, and I was just thirsty all the time. It was weird, and I was just bloated. It didn't work for me. So anyways, and I had the surgery right after that, because they were just really getting the spirullo out there in the late 80s. Like, that was a lot more prevalent, anyways, where I was coming from anyway. So that's it. So I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Again, if you're new to my channel, or if you just stop by again and happen to stumble on me and you haven't subscribed yet, and do it now, because sometimes I watch people's stuff. There was this what was her name? I just found her again. She's from Australia. But anyways, I was going, what's her name? And I thought I had subscribed to her channel, and I didn't. But she's a really cool chick from Australia. So yeah, subscribe, click that notification bell, and come visit me for my live stream on Sundays, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This weekend, if you're watching this week that I've uploaded this weekend, we're going to be doing dating sites. then and now, because I met my last two husbands on straight, heterosexual, whatever, dating sites. And they've changed a lot since then. So I wanted to talk about it and get everybody else's experience too. And again, on Thursdays, I upload a meditation or a little yoga pose or whatnot. It's practices that I do at home to keep my sanity. And so, yeah, my husband doesn't end up with his head on a pike or something like that. Because it's hard doing this life, and even when you're around really good, safe people, I think we come with a lot of I hate saying baggage, but it's tough navigating in this world as women, let alone women of a trans experience, and then my sisters that are black of trans experience too. Like, oh my God, what's going on with that down in the States? It's insane. So anyways, let me adjust my new bob and the girls and say namaste. I love you. Take care. Bye. See you again. Remember, notification bell, turn it all on, because then you can wash dishes with me or whatever and just have some fun. I kind of make it into a fun time during the week too. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.